Imagine this. After decades of hard work, you finally stepped into retirement. The freedom is here. No alarm clocks, no boss, no deadlines, just time to travel, relax, and enjoy life. But here's the question. Will your money last as long as you do? Because the truth is, people are living longer than ever. The average American turning 65 today will live nearly 20 years more, and many will live well into their 90s. That means your retirement plan has to stretch further than you may think. Too many people believe retirement is simply about saving enough money and hoping it works out. But let me tell you, hope is not a plan and money can run out. Retirement is more than just a number. It's about a strategy built to pay you for life and making sure your money works for you in every stage of your life. So let's get started. Now, why retirement has failed? I've seen this time and time again. People spend 30 or 40 years working, saving, and dreaming about retirement, only to realize their plan wasn't built to last. Now, here's where things often go wrong. They underestimate how long they'll live. They don't account for rising health care and long-term care costs. They keep too much money at risk in the market. And most, and this is a popular one, they deplete part of their 401k. And lastly, they fail to plan for taxes and retirement. Now, the result is saving seems enough can run out too soon, especially after a medical event, leaving retirees stressed or even forced back into the workforce. Now, here's a fact that may surprise you. Again, with the average American living about 20 more years after age 65, that means your money is needed to last at least 20, 30, or even 40 years. Yet, studies show that nearly half of retirees run the risk of outliving their savings. Now, that's why I'm here to promote building a foundation of guaranteed income. Now think about it. You wouldn't build a house without a strong foundation, meaning you can't build a lasting retirement without guaranteed income. This comes from Social Security, pensions, or annuities. These sources provide stability with money coming in every month no matter what the stock market does. But I caution you to think, Social Security was never meant to be your entire retirement paycheck. The average monthly Social Security benefit is about $1,900. And think about this, and only 9% of companies offer a pension, meaning most retirees need to optimize their guaranteed income options to cover their living expenses. The key is making sure your essential expenses like housing, food, healthcare are always covered with guaranteed income. Now next, we have to consider protection against rising costs. Retirement is about expenses tomorrow. Healthcare costs are rising and long-term care is one of the biggest threats to your retirement savings. Now, according to Fidelity, the average couple retiring at age 65 will need around $315,000 just for healthcare expenses in retirement. And that doesn't even include long-term care. And here's the tough truth. 7 out of 10 people over age 65 will need some form of long-term care during their lifetime. Now, this is a fact I covered in my long-term care videos. And if you're not prepared, those costs can quickly drain your nest egg. That's why incorporating long-term care insurance or hybrid policies with living benefits can safeguard your future. Now, guess what? We can't forget taxes. Taxes is something a lot of people overlook in retirement. Don't think you'll pay less because you're retired. But if all your money is in a tax-deferred account like 401ks or IRAs, Uncle Sam is still waiting on his cut. And with the national debt levels and tax rates uncertain, you will need flexibility. That's why diversification matters. Mixing taxable, tax-deferred, and tax-free accounts like Roth IRAs or properly structured life insurance gives you control. A good plan isn't just about savings, it's about saving smart. Keep growth in the mix. Now, let's be clear. You don't want all your money sitting in cash. Inflation eats away at purchasing power, and again, retirement can last 20, 30, or even 40 years. Let me reiterate that. Think about it like this. Even at a 3% inflation rate, prices will double in 24 years. That means what costs $50,000 a day could cost you $100,000 in your lifetime. That's why you still need some growth in your portfolio. The difference is, the closer you get to retirement, the more strategic you need to be. I recommend protecting your downside, capturing some upside, and keeping a balanced approach. Now, let me share a real-life story. I once worked with a couple in their late 50s. They had done a great job saving, but everything was in one bucket, an old 401k. They had no tax strategy. and no protection from market swings, and no plan for long-term care. Together, we diversified the retirement income streams. We added an annuity to guarantee income for life and used a hybrid life insurance policy for long-term care benefits. When the husband later faced a health challenge, they didn't have to drain their savings. And with this protection in place, today they're enjoying retirement on their terms. So let me ask you, are you building a retirement plan that lasts? It's not just about savings, it's about protecting, diversifying, and making sure your plan is built to weather the storms. Now, if you like this video, please share it with someone who's preparing for retirement and subscribe to the channel for more financial insights. And don't stop here. Watch the next video right here. And as I like to say, call Jay today. Thanks for listening.